Welcome in, friends. How is everyone tonight? Got my tea, warm winter wishes. We finally got some snow here in Wisconsin, and not too much. I was worried with New Year's that we were going to get a big snowstorm, and my kids weren't going to be safe, but they stayed where they were, so that was a good thing. But we didn't get too much, just a little bit, just to kind of remind us that it's winter still. And so welcome. I hope everyone enjoyed. Hey, Tina. Enjoyed their wonderful holidays. Hopefully you were around people that you felt special, that made you feel special, because you are special. Just to remind you. Hey, Tina girl. Tonight we're going to do one of my favorite, I should say my new favorite, because I have so many favorites, affirmations. And I think so many people struggle with trying to be the best mom, the best wife, the best worker, and just feeling that you're never enough, or that you never can be good enough, or maybe you're not talented enough, or all those lies that either the world feeds into us, people around us, the news media, our co-workers, our family, or whoever might feed that junk into your mind. Sometimes we believe it. And so even myself, sometimes I have to remind myself, no, I am enough. And so we're going to do that board tonight. There's a special that they're running for customers only. It's in my not Nancy's Cozy Cottage. You're not going to find it here, but you will find it at my website at www.couture.com/Nancy. I did put the link in the top of this, so you just click on that. I'll send you right there. You go under, I believe it's under deals and promotions, I think it was listed as. And so you'll find this awesome kit. I'm going to show you. You'll get, so you get, like, I can't even order this. They sent me the transfer because that's part of, oh, the cat's making, she's wiggling the table. My club transfer, so every month I get a new one. But you'll get the, let's see. You'll get the transfer, you'll get 4 chalk pastes, you'll get 3 that are unique just to the kit. So I don't even have those chalk pastes. So tonight we're just going to use ones I have. And then you'll get a small squeegee. You'll get instructions, so that's awesome because, you need instructions sometimes. And then you'll get that hexagon board, which I don't have yet either. I'm hoping February 4th they're coming out with 128 new products. So I think it's like 90 new transfers, and the rest are different boards and accessories and fun things, and I don't know what they are, but I'm excited. So you'll get an instructions sheet like so, okay? And it gives you everything you need to know to make it. And just watch me tonight, and I'll walk you through it. And this will be $34.99 at the website. All right. You get really cool colors. One is Turquoise Oasis. Does not sound pretty. Mint Condition, which I think is almost like the one we're going to use tonight. Chartreuse. Chartreuse, doesn't it sound cool? And then Bright White, because you always need white. And one of my sponsor has been doing, she received the kit, because if you sold so many, you got a free kit. So she was using the kit to show you that the little sample packets you can use over and over and over again. And what she was doing, she was just squeezing a small amount out on the transfer, using that, and then she would seal it up real good. So she kind of, it's like a foil. So you wrap it up real tight, and she took a little binder clip and clipped it, or you could tape it. And so she's been going strong. I don't know if she's up to 3 or 4 different boards now. So that's a lot of paste in those little samples. There really is. And it's deceiving because when you look at it, you're like, oh, there can't be that much in there, but there is. So let's get started, because I want to clean off a board so we can do a new board. Okay? All right. Let's bring you on down. I missed everyone. I haven't done this for a while. I wanted to do it on Saturday. Do we have enough light? I always worry if you guys can see. Let's do it that way. Okay. I haven't received my light and my stand and all that yet, so pretty soon, and then I won't have to mess around with fixing this thing all the time. Okay. So let's put this aside. We're going to clean off this board. This is our 10-inch round board, okay? So what you're going to get in the kit, you will get a 10-inch hexagon board. So I just think that's going to be so, so cool. I'm going to just water it down. You could even take a cloth and just kind of set it on there, reactivating that chalk. Because I didn't make this permanent, I didn't spray it with any clear spray, sealant. I like to, for myself, change it out, reuse it. For you, you might, have done a project and you just love it. You don't want it to go anywhere. And look at how nice this stayed, and I didn't even spray it. So if it's not going to be an area that you feel that it's going to get wet, you don't really have to spray seal it. It's not going to go anywhere. If you put it in a bathroom where there's a lot of condensation, I should lift this up because I'm probably shaking the table like crazy, then I would possibly seal it. Look how easy that comes off. Isn't that nice? Oh, I love that. You can redo things. So sometimes, you might have a really nice chalkboard that you have in your living room or kitchen, and you just want to change it up from time to time. This is the way to go, because you can redo it seasonally, or just for fun. Sometimes you get sick of stuff. That on the side. I'm going to use our board eraser. I just wanted to get the majority of it off. We have this awesome, I didn't put enough water there. Let's just rub a little bit more and then reactivate that a little bit. Because I want to show you with the board eraser. Okay, so let me get as much as I can. And then I'm going to show you what happens. Sometimes, on our boards, we leave what's called a little ghosting. I don't know if I left any on this one. But sometimes, and then that board eraser will take off the rest. Okay? Just looks like this. I just dunk it in the water. Get it a little wet. And then I'll go over it. It cleans our transfers really nice too. Yeah, there wasn't any ghosting, but sometimes you'll get a ghosting on it. Just that shadow on there, and you don't want that. You want to make sure that, I feel like you can't see it. Can you see that already, Tina? It's hard. I feel like it's kind of dark in here tonight. Okay, so let's dry it up. We still got the other side. That's what I love about these boards. So when you get the hexagon board, you'll be able to do the same thing. Use both sides. And that one won't have the hole like this for the hanging. It'll give you, oh, I don't know if you can use both sides, because I think on the back it has the hanger. But what you could do is you could either hang it, or you could set it in one of our, like this is our board and base. You could set it in here. That would be cute. I'd set even the round in there. This is one of my favorites. You guys know that. Because it's $7.99, and I feel it's so versatile for you to try out something. That's why I like the kit that they're offering for $34.99, because if you ever wanted to try it but didn't want to buy all the separate pieces, you have your chance to try it. And it's like no-brainer. They do all the thinking for you. They give you everything you need. Okay, so we got that clean. And then you're going to get your transfer like this. I love it. I love it. Love the florals in there, because I use my transfer on other things with other words. And what we're going to be doing for the next, I think maybe 7 days. So here's your cut lines. You're going to cut that out. We're going to be doing, say, a week of affirmations, starting out the new year right. And Couture has such wonderful affirmations. So I thought, some are older and some are, I have a newer one. And they're not coming out with any new ones until February 4th, because everything is in the process. And if you go to my store and you see, oh my goodness, this is out of stock and that is out of stock, it's because they're wrapping things up and they're getting us ready for the new transfers that are about to come in. Some are just retired, so that means they'll show up next season, okay? Some of those favorite Christmas ones that maybe you didn't get your hands on, they are going to be bringing them back next Christmas. Same thing with the Halloween and the Thanksgiving ones. Okay, So I kind of like, I think, and they show you where to place everything, but you don't have to follow that if you don't want. You just do what you want. I do like when they had it kind of like that, and they had this up here. Or do I want to put that over there? Let's see, what do they got in the picture? Let's take a peek and see their placement. Oh, they did have it up there. Could do it. I kind of like it this way, though. I kind of like it this way because I'm going to do it this way instead, okay? So I think we'll put the You Are Enough down first, and then we'll do the flowers next. Since these are new, I've never used them, I always want to mark the back with a Sharpie just so I know that this is the paper side. And then we'll just write, You Are Enough. Okay. So, okay. Let's mark them all right away while I have this out. My fingers are all green from the from my chalk paste. Let's see. Let's do large flower. And then we'll do leaf. Everybody have a nice New Year's. I stayed in like you, Tina. We, let's see, small flower. Well, before everybody kind of went their way, we played a game of cards and kind of sat around in the living room and talked a little bit. And so that was really nice because, you know, as the kids get older, they get busy and they're working, and you don't get to see them as much. I did take off, Donna and I both took off a few days after Christmas, so we were able to spend a little time with them. But then, you know, Rachel's working, Caleb's working, and we're trying to regroup. Make appointments with your kids now, right? It was nice, though. I appreciate time off. All right, so our transfers are sticky, and they have a small silk screen area in all that breakaway part, so they're really an unusual sort of, say, stencil, but they're not. They're very unique. And so this is going to stick very well to this surface, so I want to always make sure that I fuzz it first because I haven't used it yet. It'll just build enough barrier so that when I pull it up, it's not going to pull at my silk screen area. You don't want to distort that image. Okay, and we're going to place it, and I got hair in there because I have cats that roam on my table. There we go. And let's see, I said I kind of wanted it down because we're going to do that, right? I've got to make sure I have room though, so let's pull it down a little bit more. Like that. I think that'll be, unless I do it like that. No, I want to do it like that. Maybe I'll bring it up just a tad. The cool thing is, if I do it and I don't like it, I can spray it down and start again. That's why it's really a nice craft. You know, people say, oh, I don't have any, you know, I'm not really crafty or, you know, artistic or any of that kind of stuff. You really don't have to be because it's kind of foolproof. And it's nice because it gives people courage because you feel like, okay, I can't, if I mess it up, is that crooked from there? I can just wipe it away and start again, you know? So I like that. I was a little crooked with the hanging piece. See, you're not going to have to worry about that when you get the hexagon board because you don't have to worry about the hole there. Yeah. Okay. And you'll get a small size squeegee like this. Hey, Ashley. Yes, I'm feeling better. It was just a one-day thing, and I was really thanking God because the last time that I thought it was going to be a one-day thing, it turned into some weird gastritis thing, and I was sick for almost 9 days. It was just really awful. So right away I get nervous, you know, when my stomach or anything starts acting up. I think we're going to do white. for the You Are Enough, so it really pops. I was thinking at first Storm, because it's such a pretty gray, but I don't know if it'll pop enough on there like I want it to, so. And then, you know, you can make this, now I'm making it with flowers. I'm just mixing up my chalk paste. It might need a little spritz of water. And you can, one of the ladies did You Are Enough, and then she just, I think she did it on the board and base, and then she put just one of our eagles in the middle. And it was so pretty. So it was for a nice, for a boys' room, you know, for their desk, and just to remind them. So I thought that was really cool. We have some, we had a bear, there's an eagle, different things. So, all right, I think we're good. So I'm just going to take a little bit of chalk paste. You can dip your squeegee in if you want, or you can just take your chalk paste and put it across. Like so. And then I'm going to use my small squeegee and bring it down. And all you have to do is cover the silk screen area here. Do you guys have cats or dogs that like to crawl on the table? Ooh. Not dogs so much, but cats. It's terrible. And it's just my one, Carmel, and he's a long hair. He has long hair. He's a ragdoll, and he's just beautiful, but he likes to get your attention. If he can't get your attention, he'll start like knocking things off the table. He was chewing on my tree. He's like really naughty. Okay. I just kind of went over making sure my lines, I don't have any lines. And then you're going to pull it horizontal or vertical. Just nice and straight so that you don't stretch your canvas. I say canvas, it's your transfer. It's like a canvasy material in there. Okay. Are we going to use the white anymore? I don't think so. I'll just set it on the side. All right, so now colors that I chose for the flowers. I was trying to, you know, colors, that's always my hardest part, is deciding what colors. Tina and I think we talked about that. So I chose, I got water everywhere. How did I get water everywhere? Let me wipe that. I chose Cool Breeze, which is like a turquoise. So mine colors are kind of subtle. You could go really bright on here. At first I was going to do, we have this peacock color. It's really bright and pretty, which might be really pretty on the black. These might even look nicer on white. But so we're going to use Cool Breeze. It's like a turquoise. We're going to use Couture Coral, pretty coral color. And then Mint Green. I don't know if they have this one anymore. So sorry if I'm using a color that's out of stock, but they probably have something similar. I'm excited what, you know, February 4th, I'm sure they'll have more colors. I like that they're going to have different boards they're going to bring in, and accessories. They're always looking out for, when we talk to them about, you know, what we need or what we prefer, they always follow through, and it's exciting. And this is the big, we have 4 different rollouts a year, okay? So we have 2 big ones, one in the spring, like, or I should say like now, this is the big one, February. And then one again, I want to say, it's not summer, it's right after summer, I believe. Because then they bring out one like in the summer and one in for the holidays. So maybe right around the September-ish, I want to say. So there's 2 big ones and 2 smaller specialty catalogs. So there's 4. They usually have 2 running at a time, sometimes 3 for a while. So always trying to, you know, keep things fresh. I like that because sometimes you get sick of things. See how thick that is? I'm going to add more water. And you want something fresh, a new design, new ideas. Yeah, I like that. I haven't used this one for a while. My green and my red, they're like down to the barrel. And they were always, when I opened them up like this, they were ready to go because I used them so much. I still am wearing my buffalo plaid. I hate to give it up. But it's winter, right? So you could do buffalo plaid yet. That's winterish. It's not always Christmas. Okay. And then let's do some mixing on the green. Yeah, we need to. Yep. Kids go back to school on Thursday. They get one more day. I almost sent Johnny back on, hey Tammy, tomorrow. We were talking about it, I don't know, a couple days ago. And I said, yeah, I think it's Wednesday. And he's like, I don't know. And I said, yeah, I think they said the 3rd. And he's like, well, the 3rd is Thursday. And so I had to look it up on the website to figure out when he goes back to school. Yeah, he would have been there. I would have been like, oh no, I got to take you back home. Okay, I think we're good. I think those will be pretty. All right, so let me just give this just a pop of heat to make sure that it's dry. All right. And you always want to feel your board. Make sure that it's not real hot. So that, I mark the back, so that your transfer, it might melt on there. It has happened to me before. I was doing a bunch of flowers and I was going fast and I wanted to, you know, use the flower again, and I just, you know, hit it with the heat and I forgot. So yeah, melted my flower. I figured out a way to use it still, but you don't want to do that. Okay, so we're going to kind of let this kind of go like that, I think. It should be all right. Again, just getting any air bubbles out. Use your finger too. I don't see any. You can usually see if there's a bubble, especially in the bigger areas, open areas of the silkscreen. That's where bubbles can happen more so than in the smaller areas, okay? Oh, Gabby goes back tomorrow. So I better tell Jonathan, he's lucky. Yeah. All right, so leaves and things. I was thinking mint green, flowers. Let's see. Let's do the big flower. Couture coral. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a pull method on this. Maybe I'll be okay. But if you have a lot of different colors and you have a lot of different things you're trying to work through like this, you can do what's called the pull method. I'll show you. You're going to pull it up and continue on. Just getting it over here. Because it dries quickly, especially in the summer, yeah. In the winter where you have the heater on, you know, I have one right above me. And so my house gets nice and toasty, but all right, so I think we'll do this corner here and we'll lift it up for a minute. And this is another foolproof way if you get nervous about having to move a little quickly. Sometimes you're like, oh, I'm not sure about things, especially when I first started. I'm just learning to use the paste, just learning to use things. It's a nice method. Okay. And when you use your heat gun, or it can be just a hairdryer, you're going to do it away from, you don't want it to touch the air to touch your transfer, okay? Because it can melt that. You don't want that. I'm thinking of doing these blue, and I just laid it down. I didn't press it hard. I only wanted to press where this silkscreen is that I have to do yet. Let's see. I cut up my squeegees if you're wondering why they're a little smaller, although I have this wonderful tool right here that we can use. I have to get some more of these. This is our multi-tool, and it's really wonderful to get into the little areas. So just working. I need more lighting in here. I ordered for Christmas. They bought me it's called an Archon stand, and it's it holds your phone and it has a light on it, and it's just really cool. I haven't gotten it yet, so I'm waiting. But once I do, I feel like the lighting will be better. I don't have to worry about everything jiggling everywhere, and yeah. Let's just pull that up. And then the rest, I think we can do green. Maybe we'll do that pretty couture coral. And you know, this is putsy with these colors, but you don't have to do all that. You can do it 1 or 2 colors and call it a day. I could have made all the colors the same and maybe did my greenery a color, and that's it. So it's kind of your call, you know. I like to use a lot of colors. That's just kind of what I like to do. But that doesn't, everybody's different. That's what I like about art in general. You know, and art is not only doing crafts like this. It might be writing. Maybe you like to write poetry. Or maybe there's pottery and knitting, and there's so many different things just that are different, you know, music, all different forms of art. But I really feel that God created us to be creative in one way or another. And so everybody's creating is a little bit different. We were talking the other day, the kids and I, about, and my husband, we were talking about different ways to deal with stress. And for me, it's working with Couture, creating, doing all different kinds of little creating-ish, you know, like I love to do it all. I really do. I like to do just about every kind of craft. Right now I love my Couture. I feel like I can change everything up and create, and it's just fun. It's just fun. All right, so I like it. I think that looks good. All right, so now we'll just go over into the bottom area here. Let's see what else we got left. I love these flowers. I really feel like I'm going to utilize these flowers on a lot of different signs and things, gifts, even if I don't use a word. I bought a really cool jar, and I can put the flowers on there. So, I mean, you can put them on coffee cups and make them permanent. You can put them on towels and make it permanent. And so you can use it all different ways. So exciting. Okay. So I almost like the idea of, you know what I should have done is put the flowers down first and then done the words on top, so this looks like it's laying underneath. Wouldn't that have been pretty? That's okay. I think just another one on the bottom will be fine. But that would have been a good way to go. Yeah. That's right, next time. Next time. I am going to use this transfer a couple more times just to show you guys different ways to use it. But the next week, we're going to be doing a week of affirmations. So I'm going to be using all the transfers that say something positive or encouraging to each of us. And I think that'll be fun to use those while we're waiting for the big rollout. The big rollout, I can't wait. Okay, when we have the big rollout from Couture with the new transfers and such, I am going to have another open house so you guys can see them, play with them, just have a good time. It's always fun when we get a bunch of new ones in, and then obviously I won't have them all, but I'll have a lot of them, and then you guys can play with them. And I think I'm going to go right on top the wording because I really like that idea. So I'll do the flowers first, and then I'll come back with the greenery. And maybe I'll just do the whole thing at once. Let's just try it. I don't see a problem. I think I want to do I want to do blue? Maybe that one. I should have done that one up there. Okay, thinking. See, when I don't plan ahead of time my colors and things, then I want it to match. Okay, I want it to match. So Tammy, you need to bring your mom and Gabby over. And that would be so much fun for them, I think, to create and just have a good time with that. And I think I'll do, like, if you guys want to do a little mini board, I'll have like a special price. And otherwise I'll have like little samples. I always do like free samples, and then I do like a mini board. Just so you guys can see. Because you guys will be surprised, you know, sometimes people watch me or whatever, like, oh, I can't do that. I'm like, yes, you can. Look how easy. That's why I bring my husband on, because you saw what he created, that awesome snowman family, or husband and wife, or whatever, it was so darling. I loved it. So anybody can. Like my mom would always say, I would say, Mom, I don't know how to do that. So she would always tell me, but you can learn. So, okay, Mom. Okay. And then rule of thumb, you can see, I know maybe you can't see. I need to know what you have on hand so I can decorate my office. Seriously. Oh, you know, saying that. Okay, first of all, before I answer that, because I was going to say something, Maureen. When I put this down, because this is a real sticky new transfer, I shouldn't have pressed so hard because I went over the white with the sticky, and it pulled up some of that white just a little bit there, see? And so it gave it a little distressed look on the H, which I'm okay with. I'm not horrible. It doesn't look horrible. But so just remember, when you place a transfer on top of something that's already done, two things you could do. One is just use a light hand, like I pressed kind of hard, I shouldn't have. Or the other thing is to put just a little wax over those little white letters, and that would have given it just a little bit of a, can I say, just a little separation. But if I wouldn't have pressed so hard when I was smoothing it out, that wouldn't have happened. But I'm okay with that. If you really are not okay with that, you can come back with a little paintbrush and you can fill that little area in, and you're good to go. Okay, I think I might add something right there, though. Maybe another flower too. Let me dry this. And then let me tell you what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so Maureen, you were talking about that. What I'm going to do, I will announce it. I don't know if I'll be ready on Saturday. I might be. What I wanted to do is do a clearance of my inventory, as far as I have like day-to-day inventory, not my holiday inventory. My holiday inventory, I sold most of it, and the rest I just packed. So that's fine. But now I have inventory from last season, as far as, just home decor. And so I am going to have a clearance sale, and I'm going to let everything kind of go for cheap so I can start fresh. Okay? So that being said, you know, I'll let you guys know tomorrow if I'm going to have it on Saturday. I'm going to, because wouldn't that be fun? We'll do another live sale. Let me see if I can get everything up and running for this weekend, and I will announce it and let you guys know. And so maybe you'll find something in there for your office. Otherwise, Maureen, we are going to have 90 new transfers coming February 4th. So, that being said, there's lots of opportunities to make some really cool things. But this week, I'm going to be doing, making signs of affirmation. We have some really nice, just all different sayings and things. And so I wanted to use some of those sayings because I think they get lost by the wayside sometimes. And I thought the beginning of the new year, we'll start with a week of affirmations, okay? What I'm doing is I washed it real quick, I dried it, It's stained a little bit. If I would have used my little eraser thing, I could have gotten some of that stain off. But I just want to dry it really quick because I want to use that rose I was thinking on the bottom here. I'm going to see. Maybe I won't like it. Maybe I won't like it. Maybe, I just feel like there's so much right there. That might be too much then. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take another smaller flower and do it in the Couture color. Let's use the bigger one here. Okay. And now when I'm putting this down, I'm not going to press hard because I don't want it to pick up any of the blue there, right? So I'm just going to kind of take my finger and rub that flower down good so there's no bubbles on that flower. And we'll do that, the Couture Coral. What am I saying? I don't know. Am I tired? I don't know. I slept in today. We stayed home and we relaxed and we played cards with our kids for a little bit and just relaxed. It was really nice. I watched my Hallmark channel, of course, because you know that's what I do. My husband, he's such a good guy. Lets me watch my Hallmark. Okay. All right. I think that should be good. See how nice? I didn't press it down and look at I brought it back up and nothing. So that's so you kind of remember. I like that. I think that's good. Okay. And the thing is if you know you do a project and then you come back and look at it and you feel like you need to add more or you need to take off something, hey baby, I would just take it off with a little water and then put something else there. All right, lay down. Good boy. All right, I'll turn it around for you guys to see. I love it. I like the color choices. What do you guys think? Let me just throwing everything into the water. Everything cleans up really nice. I love it. Just water, and everything is non-toxic, so you don't have to worry when you're using these chalk pastes. You're not going to get any weird smells. You're not going to get any, you know, like on the ingredient and instruction. It's not going to say, you know, use in a well-ventilated area. Beware, caution. You're not going to have any of that. Because I have bought in things like paints and things where there's a warning label, and you're like, oh, what did I buy? Okay, so let's turn it around. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I know you're getting a glare, aren't you? I'm trying to. And then it has the whole, so this board is the 10-inch round. You're going to be getting, if you get the kit, it's $34.99, and you'll get the transfer, 4 chalk pastes, squeegee, hexagon board, and instructions how to do it. And I love that the hexagon board that you get with that has a backing on it. Just getting it here. So pros and cons, because it has the backing on it. You can't, you know, you're not going to be able to use both sides like this. But you could always use the other side. I believe it's the same material like this. See, like I don't have it, so I'm not positive. But I'm thinking it's the same. And then you could always stand it up, and you could always, you know, where say on the backing there was that sawtooth, the hanger, because they're going to have a hanger instead of a hole. You could always put something to cover that and then stand it up in one of our board and bases like this. Because this even, well, I didn't put it up high enough. So if you use something like this with the hexagon board, just make sure you raise it up just a little bit. But so you could use, this comes with just some twine. Okay, this is what you'll get if you get the 8-inch round, just some twine. But you can always add a ribbon, you know, hey, you two behave, or something else. You know, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so this week, again, we're going to do a week of affirmations, different sizes. We have all different really awesome sayings. If you want this kit with the original, it's all customer only. I can't get it. That's why I had to do what I could with what I had. It is $34.99, and you'll find that at www.chalkcouture.com/Nancy. So my website, okay? And then if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I will let you guys all know about the sale, because I am going to let go of, I have so many different signs and things, you know, just day-to-day signs that I'm going to inventory out, so I can inventory in and make some really cool different projects. All right. Any horse? No, dog. Oh, dog. I see that now. If you guys have any questions, just put them in the newsfeed. I'll come back and I always answer. Also, I'll keep you posted on the sale. I think maybe we can do it this weekend. I'm going to see what our schedule looks like. And for sure, the next week, we're going to be doing every night the week of affirmations, okay? Just to kind of encourage everyone. It's a new year, new beginning. And you know what? I was just one more real quick thing. I was thinking about that, how everybody's like really excited about the new year. It's like a fresh slate. They can start again. Just either making New Year's resolutions or maybe just some goals, a vision for the new year, all that kind of thing. And you know, and I feel like every day is a new day. So you have a chance to redo and restart every single day. We get a redo. Isn't that wonderful? So remember that. It's not only a new year, but just think of every day is a new fresh start. Let the day before go, and just start fresh. All right. All right. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.